Welcome to Corinne's Picks. I'm your host for this episode, Jessica Kwong, and on this show we speak with artists and talk about their fabulous works. Today I have a craftswoman, Yirong Soto, who's going to talk about her tapestry and weave making. Yirong, please tell us a little bit about yourself and how you got into weaving.
I become pretty ill, and so when you're browsing on the internet, you start looking for all those interesting things to do. So one day I found out weaving, and my supporting family, they just say, go for it. That's what I started from the weaving. From the basic, learning for more shifts. Then I find out I can do more interesting stuff. So that's why now I pick up the tapestry.
How did you go from a beginner? Did you learn from the internet, or how did you learn to weave? Did anybody teach you these skills? Because you've become quite amazing at it.
Internet does help a lot. They have a lot of YouTube video, and they actually have a really good instructor to people from basic learning. Then you just find out they have all the books, and the books really give you idea how to plan and give you idea to do your project.
And did you invest in the machine right away, or how did you jump from looking at this in the internet to deciding I want to invest in buying this machine, which I'm sure is not cheap, right?
You're right. Then I just, for me, is my family said, do whatever you want me to do. So family support is a lot of things. And what I do is, my husband basically say, do something you like it. Can take your mind out of your current situation, which does help a lot, because any project you set up will take a long time to finish.
Definitely. And when you had this machine, how long did it take you to go from the basic steps to becoming more professional and coming up with your own ideas of the designs?
Each of the steps for me is more than half a year, 6 months, 8 months, then you go to next step. Because the project you set up, they are not finished in 2 days. It's not something you say, yeah, I pick out a crochet, I did a small pieces, and then I move on to another big project.
So this is a lot harder than crochet, it seems like.
Yes.
Okay.
A lot of planning, a lot of, you need to calculate the yarn, how much you need to, the design you put on it. Then you need to find out what project you want to do. You want to do a little scarf, or just a shell for yourself, or people say maybe a table runner, and that can be all different sizes and all different kind of design for yourself.
One of the things I found very interesting is that you incorporate some of your background, which I know you haven't talked about too much, but I believe you're from China, right?
Yes.
And I saw one of your tapestries I really liked. It had the Chinese character for happiness. Can you explain why you did that one?
So happiness is everybody looking for, and ultimately I want to be happy. When you get a hit for sick, you have to go through all those motions. You denial, you angry, you have a hope, then you go through the processing with a medical processing, you feel the hope, and then you finished. So people like to say, okay, I'm going to different meeting and getting on my 5 steps, 12 steps. For me, I feel I'm going through the motion. I'm going through the steps for myself. And I more understand a lot of people said I have illness. Then I told them, find something you like to do. And for me, I like to do, I find that weaving is really helping me.
It brought you happiness from the weaving.
Yes. So that's why I picked this word. That's actually my first word I picked up for doing the tapestry. Weaving turning to you, if you look at this letter, it's basically a line. But because you put the word in the weaving, so in the middle of the processing, you making the design out. Your letter is step by step showing in front of your face. You feel something you accomplished. And just like I fight with the illness, and when that happened, you feel accomplished. I go through the next step and I meet my goal. And that's something I tell everybody when now I can open to talk about it. For me, I think I want to give my art to the community and let them understand or learn more about handcrafting for old time and become anew in the real life. I do not want the people thinking about tapestry or weaving just a homemade a long time ago. I want to can match into their real life right now. So something I do is more modern, put the leather crafting, leather words for people they interested in their real life.
You know, what I found interesting is that you said, I realized that you had a journey towards making the happiness the perfect tapestry. So how long did this take you? I think, like you said, it doesn't take 2 days to finish one, right? I want to know how long it took for you to get it to its perfect state.
That work took almost a month.
A month, wow.
This is the first project, so for me, I want to be over doing the best to come out. And you learn it, you design it, you draw it. Even the line I draw it, the line doesn't come out right. So I pull the line back and start fresh. You draw the line again, put the yarn you chose it to match in the background. Most Chinese would like to red. If you pop it up, that's what they like. But for me, I feel orange it's more interesting for me, so that's why I made my happiness in orange. Because orange is attention. Your life is attention, but it's not shining. Red is shiny. You feel the red bogey, but orange is popping up, giving you attention, but it's not bogey. So a lot of choices in your life. The word you chosen first, and the color you pick, then you execute your processing. That's a lot of planning, and you are not finish one project overnight, like you said. So that first project took me a month to finish that.
And once you finish this amazing, beautiful product, did you decide you're going to keep it for yourself, give it to somebody else, or do you think you're planning to sell these? Because these are things that are handmade. It's not something you can just order from a factory, so it's something special in my mind.
Yes, I kept a couple for myself, and I post on my Instagram. I'm building my website.
Business account?
Yes, I'm building that. But one day I walked down the street, and if you just remember we walk in the shop, the owner really holding on all the crafty person. She wants to give us a chance to show what we can do. And she gave me an idea, said your work is so beautiful. You actually can be custom made. Tell people, ask them what they want.
Yeah.
Then you can making the just for the person. Sometimes I feel my tapestry, the word meaningful word for the person, more like a tattoo.
Oh, that's a great way. And a lot of people have Chinese characters as tattoos.
Correct. But I do not want to hurt anybody. So I want to have the meaningful word in their life they can post on their wall. They can look at every single day. Something they inspire themselves, something they feel peace for themselves, happy for themselves. That's my goal. I want to bring my thought to maybe somebody will be happy, inspired, and motivated. That's very important for me right now.
So are you at the stage now that you're actually taking orders? If there's something that I really want to be made, can I request it for you? And how long would it take for me?
Absolutely. You will give me the meaning. I will find the character for you. And we will discuss the color. It's in your life. Everybody has their own color.
And is it different from your favorite color? Because I think most people have a favorite color.
No. Everybody has a different color. Most New Yorker like a black.
Black, I know.
White.
It's not my favorite color though.
Gray.
Yeah.
I prefer red. I prefer red. I have a lot of burgundy color. A lot of black. That's true. But I try to have a little bit of life, a little bit of color in my life. That's what I chosen the burgundy color for myself. I'm sure you have your own color.
But you said it's different from a favorite color. Or...
Correct.
Okay. What do you think my color is? I'm curious.
Blue.
Okay, I think blue. I'm definitely more of a blue than a red. I think so.
Yes.
But my favorite color is the one right in between, purple. Yeah.
Purple is an interesting color for unique. A lot of color you really find the purple. You can find the blue in the purple. You can find the green in the purple, red, yellow, orange. Everything you can find in the purple. Purple is a mixture for variety. And choosing the purple, a lot of people have a lot of thought, wishes for the life of the world. You may want to find something else. It's a little bit simple for yourself. That's all what I think.
That's very interesting. I didn't know that it was so deep. I'm learning so much. I love it.
Thank you. It's I learned it too. I learned a lot from the last 2 years. Pick up the new crafts for myself. Go through the motion, and have something come out. You appreciate yourself.
Thank you for sharing that, Yirong. We're going to take a short commercial break and we'll be back for more with Yirong Soto.
Thank you. You got a king?
Go fish. In your face, in your face.
It only takes a moment to make a moment. Take time to be a dad today.
tell you a cat joke? Just kidding. Why did the girl ask the mushroom to dance? Because he was a fun guy. What do you call a pig that knows karate? Pork chop. So how does a tissue dance? Put a little boogie on it.
Welcome back to Corinne's Picks. I'm your host Jessica Kwong, and I've been speaking to craftswoman Yirong Soto, who's been sharing her tapestry and her weave making. Thank you so much for joining us.
I started learning the tapestry is after I weaved, and tapestry is a part of the weaving. And what they do is, when you're weaving in the middle of the processing, you put your color, your block, your design in the basic of the weaving. So that's why when I do the tapestry, you feel you are drawing a picture. So that make you feel something I painted. That's a tapestry for me. That's what I feel.
I saw another one of your tapestries with the Chinese character that I liked. It was called Choice. Can you explain why you chose this character? And was it your second one that you chose after Happiness?
Yes. And it's really matched my life situation. What your life when you want to chosen to do.
Life is always about a choice. Right?
Yes.
Always a trade-off.
Everybody looking for their life. Everybody looking for, one thing you cannot choose is your family. But you can choose your friends, your partner, in the future job.
Job, definitely.
Yes.
Or your hobbies you can choose, for sure.
Correct. And also you can pick up chosen something easy to do first. We already work, so when you work for a couple of months you feel easy, then you just go through the motion. That's your choice. Or you said, okay, I worked through a couple of years, now I'm up to another challenge. That's
also a choice.
Yes. So that's why I picked that word. And I picked as a pink.
Oh, why pink?
Yes.
Because choice is I think it's a very intense word. It's a dark word.
I feel I want to be colorful. I want to be happy.
You want to put positivity in it.
Yes,
I
pink
like that.
is a color. And I'm a woman. I want to have a pink. I want to be pop up with all the choices I'm going to make. Next project. I know I cannot choose my next life, but at least I chosen for the tomorrow, how I living with my life tomorrow. And you are the person making your decision. That's why I want to be.
You have the power to make your choice. Nobody else does. I like that.
It's a lot of fun. And what you do is find out the goal for yourself, then go accomplished. And how to making that happen is also your choice, how to make it accomplished. So chosen, word, verbs, noun, that word is your life. A step at a time, every step at a time for that.
I also want to know a bit about the art studio where you now have your work. It's called Imagine That.
Yes.
In City Island. And
yes.
What is special about this art critique?
Everybody bring their crafts. They are expert to the shop to showing other people. I'm immigrant, and I come to this country about 22 years old. And I learned in United States, 8 out of the 10 American has a second job. And they can be crafting. They have doing second job, which is really hard for a lot of people. And I understand that several people, they actually work 3-4 jobs in order to survive. I'm consider myself very lucky. My second choice is crafting. For that, I appreciate for all the family support and for friends. I the store is more like a new friends. They gave me a stage to show, to put me over there, to showing people can do something differently. And weaving, tapestry, it's not only rich people can do. This is a lost art, nobody else know how to do it. That's why I want to put tapestry weaving to normal people's life. That's why the word for your life or idea is something.
Are you going to start teaching, or?
Yes.
Oh,
We do. We just had a couple of the design flower and the people making jewelries. We can do a small tapestry class, very basic. You can just making a triangle out of there. Out of the piece of the cloth, you're making a triangle or making a circle. And from that, they can taste how to moving your needles around, how to pull the string on the loom. You can, a lot of online shop, they have a very basic loom. So I tell people, I said, it's not difficult. He said, yeah, but look very difficult.
it looks difficult. It's almost like a musical instrument.
It does,
Yeah.
it does. And keep your muscle moving, keep your thought, hand, back. I feel like more like exercise.
It almost looks like an exercising machine.
It does, it does. You're part of the muscle, especially when after my surgery. I understand that people need to do physical therapy after the certain illness. For me, I start doing weaving. I feel the muscle pain. Then the pain is gone. You're used to using the muscle, and I gain a lot of strength back, which I did not know physical therapy is really painful. Before, I have no idea. Now I understand more for all the people need to go through the processing. It's a work toward which your mental need to challenge it. Your body need to be accept, adopt. Some people just couldn't take the pain they lost. So you have to moving back. Just so I said that when I'm making the happiness work, something is not right. Tear down to the first step, walking again. For me, I learned to using my muscle again. I learned to walk again. And it's just like I come to this country, I start my life over. I learned the new language. I learned new skill to the new job, every step of the time. So kind of attach the craft I'm doing now. Everything you do from scratch, everything you from the 0 point to 12 the 100. I don't know when I will meet the 100, but I am every point at this moment.
We live in a world where it's very phone-based, technology-based, social media. Did you find that you still have a lot of people who are interested in this weave making and tapestry? Is there a community out there and people are actually looking for this, even though
Yes,
it's an ancient art? It's an old art.
it is ancient art.
Yeah.
Tapestry is and the weaving, they all from Egyptians 3,000 years ago. Even the tapestry, I'm from China, and even tapestry from China is since Tang Dynasty, when they are really open the board, have all the different culture to the country. So tapestry started from Tang Dynasty, and in the future, in the history go through, they develop the new technique using silk to paint. Originally, the tapestry in China, it's only for the emperors. Because the product or that piece of the clothes will take a year to make it. And the king will wear this dress maybe 2 hours, but taking couple of people a year to make that happen for them.
Yeah.
But I don't want to make something fancy like this. I want something can use for everybody.
Thank you so much for sharing that, Yirong. We've really enjoyed talking about your tapestries and your weave making, and we'll be back for another show here in Corinne's Picks. Thanks again for your time.
I'ma show you how to party.
I don't remember how it started.
Go to that.
Oh boy.
Our back and forth. It always came back.
Dad!
You probably don't remember what you told me,
That was perfect.
but I heard every word.
Patriotism. It inspires passionate debate. It's worn like a badge of honor with good reason, because it means love and devotion for one's country. But what really makes up this country of ours? It's the people. To love America is to love all Americans. This year, patriotism shouldn't just be about pride of country. It should be about love. Love beyond age, sexuality, disability, race, religion, and other labels. Because love has no labels.
Is it time yet?
It's time.
Pasta and time for dinner.
Oh, terrific.
Pasta dinner.
Donating pet food is one of the many ways you can help families in your community. Pets and people belong together. Learn more at petsandpeopletogether.org.